Hello, all you lovely people out there. I'm Kate Hill and I'm here to give you the best unbiased, honest commentary about our property markets, along with fantastic hints and tips as we go. Today, I've got another special city feature for you, and this time it is Melbourne's turn again. With all the latest news, growth stats, suburb news, stay tuned. Okay, before we get started, if you are keen to get some insights into how to purchase property in a hyperactive market, then our completely free webinar is just the thing for you. I will put that link in the description below, so don't forget to register. There's lots you need to think about, and it really doesn't matter whether you're an investor or looking for your next home to live in. We will show you useful and professional insider tips to help you navigate a zealous market and secure the property that you want. Okay, Melbourne. As I keep saying, peeps, remember that the Melbourne property market has been one of the strongest and most consistent performers over the last 4 decades, lockdown or no lockdown. Over those last 40 years, the median house price has increased by 7.9% per year on average, and the median unit apartment has increased by 7.7% per year on average. Melbourne has surged to the front of the pack of major Australian property markets with a massive upsurge in the number of suburbs with rising sales activity over the past 6 months. There's been a dramatic recovery in that Melbourne property market after the negative impacts of multiple lockdowns. Terry Ryder's latest survey shows that 72% of Melbourne's suburbs are rising markets, the best among the capital cities. And the growth is spread straight across the metropolitan area. There are 24 municipalities with 5 or more rising suburbs each, and most of them have improved their standing compared to 3 months ago. The standout market is, once again, the Mornington Peninsula. Now, this location is the quintessential beneficiary of what has been one of the most powerful forces in Australian real estate in the last few months, leaving the city to more affordable lifestyles. Of the 16 peninsula suburbs, 15 markets are rising in terms of sales volume, and this is reflected in the price growth data. Sales volumes in Dromana have been high, also in Mornington and in Rosebud. 2 affordable precincts have made huge progress in the last quarter, the council areas of Casey in the southeast and Brimbank out in the west. Casey in the far southeast has lifted the number of growth suburbs from 7 3 months ago to 12. Suburbs like Doveton, Hallam, Clyde North, Narre Warren, Kath and Kim territory, and the Cranbourne suburbs have been attracting lots of first home buyers. They always have. Brimbank, west of the Melbourne CBD, also offers affordability and really good infrastructure and has lifted their number of growth suburbs from 4 to 10, including Deer Park, Keilor Downs, Sunshine, suburbs like that. Other affordable outer ring markets stand out in the Wyndham City LGA in the far southwest, just before you get to Geelong. All 8 suburbs are classified as rising markets in terms of sales volume. They include, for example, Point Cook. On the northern outskirts of the metropolitan area, 8 of the 10 suburbs in the LGA of Whittlesea have rising markets, and they include Mernda, for example. In the far west, you've got 8 of the 11 suburbs in the city of Melton rising. And in the far southeast, all 8 of the suburbs in the city of Frankston are classified as rising markets. It would actually almost be quicker to just tell you where the markets are not rising. Now, keep in mind that the cost of buying and owning a property in Victoria is set to increase from the 1st of July, following a state government decision to increase stamp duty and land tax. Victoria was already one of the most expensive states to buy property in, but stamp duty will increase to 6.5%, up from 5.5% for properties valued at more than $2 million, and land tax will increase to 2.55%, up from 2.25% for properties valued at more than $3 million. While the increased taxes are set to apply to buyers of high-end homes and landlords who own expensive properties, some analysts do fear it will have a flow-on effect onto the entire property market. Developers, of course, are warning that the changes are effectively killing off the industry, which is sustaining the Victorian economy during COVID-19, and it will lead to increased house prices. Some analysts predict that the new taxes will slow down transactions, which will lead ultimately to less stamp duty revenue flowing into the state coffers. The Real Estate Institute of Victoria says that the result will be that Victoria becomes less appealing to investors, and that will affect jobs and the overall economy. In Victoria, property fees and taxes already account for more than 40% of government revenue. It's quite phenomenal. AMP Capital Chief Economist Shane Oliver has labelled stamp duty a bad tax, which he says distorts economic decision-making and should be phased out in favour of land tax. Similarly to other states, particularly Sydney, Melburnians are continuing to flee to the regions in search of more affordable and lifestyle properties and newly emerging job opportunities. Figures from the National Skills Commission reveals job opportunities are on the increase in the regions, with 9,800 positions available outside of Melbourne, which was recorded in April, and that's twice the number as at the same time in 2020. According to the Regional Australia Institute, closed international borders have cut off a major source of workers. Surprise, surprise. Bendigo and the High Country had the greatest number of jobs on offer, with 3,290 positions available, followed by Geelong and the Surf Coast with 2,340 positions, and Gippsland with 2,197. The Australian Bureau of Statistics figures show Melbourne's population dropped by more in 2020 than any other year since records were first stated. According to CoreLogic, every local government area in regional Victoria, except one, Moorabool, recorded house price growth in the year to March. Victoria is in line for major new infrastructure spending following the allocation of over $3 billion in the federal budget to upgrade its road and rail networks. Funding has also been allocated for a new freight terminal designed to remove thousands of trucks from Melbourne's road network. It is hoped that this terminal will help boost productivity by enabling business to send their products to domestic and international markets faster. About $500 million will be spent on trying to improve traffic hotspots along the Monash Freeway, including the construction of additional lanes, ramps, overpass upgrades near Berwick and Pakenham. An additional $90 million will help pay for multi-level commuter car parks at Heathmont, Berwick, Ferntree Gully, Frankston and Ringwood. In announcing the funding, the Prime Minister said that 3,000 jobs would be created by the investment in building new infrastructure. And remember, people, different areas are doing different things at different times for different reasons, except at the moment where they're all doing pretty much the same thing. If you're investing, then not every area is suitable for everyone. There's different yields and different property types everywhere. So we will keep you posted on all the comings and goings of the nation's property markets as the year progresses. Please don't forget to just click that subscribe button for me, hit the like button, and also click that notification bell so that you're getting all those hints and tips as soon as I post them. I really appreciate the support, and I will see you soon. Bye.